Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 and our vanilla series on Riverbed Springs. This is Graybeard Gaming and I am glad to have you guys back. So I was looking around and trying to figure out what I wanted to buy, because if you can see up in the corner there, I've got $94,442, and because I've been doing a lot of contracts. But looks like I have another one that I'm going to have to take here soon, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Well, actually, I will accept it, but I'll go and do it in a bit. Okay, so I have kind of found two pieces of property, both of which I am really interested in. I mean, there's more properties that I'd like and whatnot, but just by initial glance as to what works best for us at this time, there are two that I am kind of leaning towards. This one is actually a third one, but there's nothing there for me to really capitalize on as far as timber, but it's another one that I've looked at it, thought about it, but probably at this point in time, I'm going to pass on it. But yeah, as I look around, just trying to find a good one for us to utilize, I just haven't found it. So at least there. But I came across these two. This one down here, which if we go and visit, this one here has a nice flat area, and I think it would be a really good piece of property to utilize that flat area. And it does have a little bit of timber, not a lot, but a little bit. And what I like about it is, I think being that it's flat, as flat as it is, it would make for a really good yard. It is right next to the train tracks, which is unfortunate, but I do think that it would probably be something that we could definitely make work for us, because I would like to get some livestock beyond just some chickens. And if we made this entire plot, or most of this plot, into a meadow, we could put a pasture on here. We could get some animals going on this, and we could also bale the remainder of it. After we've cleared trees and stumps and whatnot, we could really have quite a nice chunk of land. That's the first one that I was looking at. The other one is this one here, which is actually just south of our current location. And this one here has a very small open area, but it has a lot more timber. So there's a lot of money to be made on this property if we, and this is the one I think I'll start with. I think this is what we will begin our additional area with, and this is where we're going to plant trees to have for future forestry. So that is kind of the plan. So with that in mind, I think what we need to do is we need to buy it. We need to stop talking about it. We need to actually buy it. All right, there we go. We have purchased a new piece of property. Now, this right here is pretty well established as a spot for us to have our grain storage. And for right now, we'll leave it there. And we have chickens on the other side here, and we'll leave those there for now as well. But I do believe that I will not be placing any additional grain for these chickens to eat, because eventually I think I'm going to move this and maybe even place a larger hen house down there. So with that in mind, what we have to do is I'm going to get this guy here going, And we're going to go weed that field, or hoe that field, I guess. And then, and it's only 12:07. I've already paid my $20,000 for the month of May. So, I believe I have. Let's take a quick look. All right, so our finances show that we have paid we're sitting at $660. So yeah, we have paid for this month already, which is great. It's one less month. So what we're doing is we are heading down here to our next field. And this is just a hoeing contract, not a big deal. I'm just going to take out every road sign along the way because it's all fun. It's all good fun. But yeah, we will go ahead and get this guy over to the field. All right, so I think what we should do then is I do want to take this tree out. So I've been looking at that as an option or something I want to get done. So what I'm going to do is something stupid, but that won't be at first. But I am going to go ahead and take this tree out and just start to get it processed. And in order to do that, we just need to I'm hoping that I'll get it to fall that direction to the right, and I'll be able to pick them up from there. Well, not quite what I was hoping, but I'll work with it. All right, so what I do want to do is get that there. I don't have anything in here currently. It was really kind of unfortunate the way that tree fell. I am hopeful that I can get it from that spot, but what we will do is just kind of trimming these off. Alright, so what we will, first one we're going to take is we're just going to cut this branch here. And just trying to see if I can, yeah, get that branch cut. All right. And like I said, we're just going to continue to chop this up till we have it all figured out. Alright. So this branch here weighs 375 pounds. It's a bit big for us to pick up. So let's see if we can. Excellent. Now we can go ahead and just move those around. And get them started up on the process of chipping them. See if we can't get this guy turned over a little bit. And come on, get in there. Huh? We just keep feeding this in. And I think it'll finally go the rest of the way. All right. So what we got here is a couple more branches. Get that one trimmed. All right. All right. So yeah, we just keep on trimming up branches and we will be able to quickly get through this. But I am so glad that we were able to just purchase a piece of property today. That's going to fund a lot of things coming up, and that's important because we could, if we wanted to, we could just flat out purchase another chunk of property, which that is definitely on my to-do list, but I'm not in a big rush for that. Just because I can doesn't mean I have to, you know? Just keep pushing pieces of timber through. Just trying to see what we got going on here. Yeah. Get this branch trimmed off. All right. So, not really sure how this is going to work out, but I do want to cut this tree. Right about there. So yeah, we're going to get this trunk cut, and this will give us a good sized piece of or a good sized log just to turn into whatever we want. I'm also considering, putting a sawmill up because I do have the money, but look at that, didn't even do a thing to it. So one thing I'm gonna have to do is get this dropped off, pick up our winch, and it's amazing though that how quickly you can really start to grow, but obviously we're not going to be able to grow as fast as we'd like because we are limited by our loan. I also want to purchase this field. This is actually probably the next piece of property I'll purchase is right here. And I have no interest in purchasing it right now. So if I can purchase that, I can clean this up a little bit, and I can combine these two fields. Then I'd have quite a nice little farm spot, which that is probably my next location I will purchase. My issue being I don't really want to do potatoes because I don't know how much is it for potatoes. Root crops, beet harvester, potato planter, potato technology. Yeah, I mean, that's $190,000 to purchase that. I mean, I guess I can keep my eyes open and see if I can't get it on sale. But as it is, I mean, that's just too much. And can I pick it up? Barely. See if we can't get over just a bit more. All right. And look at that. Got it in there. The big problem is going to be pushing it in there further and further, but you never know. Sometimes we can surprise ourselves. And look at that, the whole thing went through there. So let's go ahead, grab another chunk, and I'll continue this on while I'm off camera, and when we get back, I think what I'll wind up doing is I'm going to probably purchase the I'll probably wind up purchasing the holy cow, that thing is huge. Alright, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably purchase one of the, if I purchase that field next to me, I think what it will wind up doing with it is getting it set for oh, what do you call it? I'll probably just plow the other stuff under, but I'm going to want to get a an item to. I've got a lot of work to do. Let's just put it this way. There's a lot of work, but I want to plow it under because I think I'm going to go with barley, if I'm being honest. Just get this thing to, if I could just get it to drop it. Oh, there it goes. Now, let's see what we can do to get that to push in. And well, there it goes. If we can keep doing that, we'll have this trailer filled up in no time. Alright guys, I think that's it for this episode. Just wanted to bring you guys along to purchase some land, and I think what we'll wind up doing is I'm going to purchase this field here too. That was on my bucket list of land I wanted to purchase. I eventually will want to purchase this one as well, but we've got this one. We will purchase this one as well. So let's go ahead. Let's just get this one purchased. And I'm not going to do anything right away with it, but I am glad though that I am purchasing property, because that is keeping us going forward, and that's the right direction. It's always good to go forward. Alright guys, glad you guys could join me, and I do hope you guys join me next time as we continue on. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of contracts because now I got to build my money back up. But I think next time we will be probably close to harvest season, and I think we will be harvesting our barley. As always, this is Graybeard Gaming. You've been watching Vanilla series on Riverbrend Springs. I'm wishing you the very best of days. Be safe out there and have a good one. See you guys.